Okay. Fund stuff. How's this tractor look? This tractor actually looks okay. Put this over here for now. I'd probably leave it out because we might need to put more seats in this as we go. Okay, that's almost a complete fail trying to reverse that back that way. Let's try it again. Oh, that is nice. So where? Back to Australia. So where did you go visit? And how long's the quarantine? I think the quarantine's usually 2 weeks, but I know some places go who knows how long. Okay, how's that look? We have seed. We have 6 pallets of seeds, so that's kind of a good thing.
What are you doing?
There we go, and load up the seed. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm not sure I'm going to be visiting my family for at least a long time, potentially forever. Because if you've got a job, especially in America, you get 2 weeks vacation and then you're done. And if you have to quarantine 2 weeks at one end and then 2 weeks at the other end, that generally means you've already blown through your 2 weeks vacation. Plus there's also the risk that hey, the country you're visiting or the country you're returning to locks down completely and you're trapped in a foreign land for a long time. Wow. Okay then. Because I know the UK just went into full lockdown mode. I don't know if that means no international travel as well as everything else, but it's definitely no stuff for a while.
Let's go back. Let's go check the bathrooms.
Okay, we're doing wheat, so that's the top field first. Oh, I need to move the truck. Truck. Give the digestate a chance to soak into this field. I mean, it's probably possible, at least, you know, was I still working my original US job, they would send me to the UK for business. So then quarantine's their problem. You want me to go, you get to pay me for all the troubles that I have to go through to get there and back. Okay. Clean the truck off. That'll do. What do I want to do now? Left the engine running. Actually. Pull off to the side here and drop that off. And oh, that's where my fuel trailer is. Actually, truck needs diesel. Let's go fill that up. Engine off, refuel. Okay, let's go find that tractor. Sure, I'm putting a lot of hours on this one. Right, yeah, that can be a problem. And especially with UK to Australia, you've got, I'm guessing you've got no direct flights, so it's not just a flight out of England and into Australia, it's a flight into all of the stop-off locations as well. Especially if you're not staying on the same plane for the entire journey. Okay. And we made the turn, yay. No community transmission of very big difference from the UK. Although, is it Victoria? Is slightly more restrictive than everywhere else in Australia. Now, I don't know the layout of Australia and how that relates to the various big cities or whatever. Here in America, it depends which state you live in as to what you have going on at any given time. Okay, let's unfold that. Zoom out a bit so I can see what I'm doing and where I'm doing it. We have wheat selected. Let's go with this. Western Australia. So most of the big cities in Australia are east coast, aren't they? Oops. A little bit of overcompensating there. So once I get these two fields done, we are basically looking at a run into winter. That field to the left of us has oilseed radish in, but I'm not looking at planting a winter crop into that. We're going to be waiting till spring. So I think we are. Okay. So what did I want to look at? So that's weird. I can plant. Oh, I can plant sunflowers at any time. So as soon as the ground gets warm enough, we'll do that. And sugar beets any time from winter. So I guess technically, if I get a mild winter, I can plant stuff. But I am risking, if what I plant starts growing, I could very well end up with dead crops because it gets too cold for the young plants to survive. I do like this map. This map came out for 17, and it was quite an early release for 19, Farm Sim 19, but I didn't get into it right away. I typically find with a lot of maps, the map maker will release it. They will probably patch it within a week or two. But then there is frequently another patch a month later, and obviously that can mess up a game save. There's another series I'm playing, not very frequently, but the map's called Ungertsheim, and I've been playing that for over a year. And the map maker just patched it, so I can't patch it because I have a very strong feeling that the changes he's made to the map would mess up the game save. Okay, lower, and off we go. All right. So we get the wheat down. And then we'll run over to the other field to get some canola in. Yeah, the other thing is this map maker plays with the lighting, so you can get some very interesting lighting effects. His latest maps are looking absolutely incredible, more so than just the early morning mist that we have going on here. Okay, and lift. I'm liking this tractor as well. It's better than the other big tractor we have on the farm, in my opinion. I'm going to do this as curved rows along the eastern edge until the field's done. Don't know that I've got GPS installed on this. Doesn't look like it. With the GPS mod, it's 25,000 per tractor. So I think I've installed it on the tractor I usually fertilise with, because it makes the fertilisation more accurate, less likely to lose any. I did miss a bit there, I think. Yes, I did. Caught the sheen of the digestate as we went past. There we go. No. I mean, if there is an FS21, it's going to be very late in the year. And I think typically they would then call it FS22. We have a new map again now, although we didn't get one in the Platinum Edition. That was just a straight class equipment pack. But we are getting a new map. And that usually indicates midway through the life of. So I would expect us to possibly be looking at Farm Sim 22 this time next year, with potentially more DLC this year, which would be interesting to see if they do. Okay, I think that pitch there is a little bit wider than the planter again. So we're going to do a little bit of patchwork. And I noticed another bit I missed at the bottom, which I might just do. We haven't used a lot of seed on this. So I'm guessing that should do it. Lift. And now I can't see the bit I missed, so... Oh yes I can. And now I can't. So... Oh yes I can. Tiny, tiny little bit right there. Run up to the top. We'll finish that off. We'll switch to canola and run down to what was it? Field number 2. And I do like these maps because they're not square fields. It doesn't feel artificial like a lot of maps seem to. Okay, we can fold that. Should probably stop and let it fold. Should probably get it folding for a start. Okay. Let's check the coverage on that. So that looks good, completely planted. But yeah, once all this seeding's done, we'll clean off the seeder. There's a loss of traction there.
You don't want to go outside.
It's okay. If she wants to come outside, she needs to come and ask me, not send you to ask me.
Okay, that's canola. There we go. Unfold that and listen to the creak of the windmill. Yeah, I didn't think that ahead properly.
I was wanting to go outside
Okay.
Are you gonna get socks on?
Oh, it's down.
Over there.
Mine didn't get me in it.
So this will take us a little while.
You don't know how my other hat.
Look, it's right there.
I mean, the advantage with square fields, rectangular fields, is that you can set a worker off on them and they do them all properly. This sort of map, you set a worker off on them and then you have to come back and finish off what they miss later. Unless you use courseplay, and I don't have courseplay loaded. Maybe sometime I should learn how that works, because it would make some of these tasks a lot easier.
Is he putting a shoe on the right feet?
No.
Or on the other foot?
But,
Ew.
we'll figure it all out one day. Maybe. Or maybe not.
There's barely any socks, 'cause I have a lot of socks.
You have some. Yeah, you're putting socks on. You should too. You've got plenty in your bag.
Okay. I could go round the centre as well.
What, Mommy?
Are you putting socks on?
I already put one shoe on.
Well, you need to put socks on. There's two pair in your bag.
Where's my other shoe? It's right there.
Okay, I guess things are about to get quieter all of a sudden.
Mommy can turn the big joke. I'm going to try and find it. Shoe.
Nice. Actually wasn't a bad turn there. I spent a lot of time in the challenge in the last couple of days. I do play World of Warships a few times a week, I would guess. They've got the US
Both your shoes.
battleship, sort of part 2 of their promotion, so you still can't earn them yet. But whenever they have
Go get socks.
a promotion, they give away stuff. So it's a good time to bulk up on your flags and your camouflages and collections.
I got some toys and put in some section. Why?
Also see they've introduced, what is it, the 1945 version of the Belfast.
Bailey, wear your jacket. Marquia, wear your jacket.
Which is, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Well, you don't have to zip it, but you have to put it on.
It's still got the smoke and radar, although the smoke is only a destroyer smoke and lasts for about 40 seconds. It has
You don't have to
torpedoes.
zip your coat, but you have to put it on.
Don't dip it up. Only put it on like this. Like this.
But it has no heel, which is
Not
a big
zip
challenge for light cruisers.
it. Only,
Unless you get cold, then you
like, only like this.
Yeah, that's one loop.
Why do I
Yes.
the train right there, Mommy? Someone got a train going over there.
Yeah,
Are you?
yeah, I already sent them away.
Why?
Alrighty, we'll do a second lap because
Bubbles for me.
I'm inside my home.
What's going on, Marky?
the Belfast is
Don't
premium.
go yet.
The Edinburgh is the tech tree model. I think the Belfast has more health to make up for the fact it has no heel. And it has the HE and AP, which the British tech tree cruisers don't have. They just have the AP. But not a ship I'm planning to buy at this point. I messed that up a bit. We'll see how this works. Whee. Nice. But that took me by surprise because I'm kind of expecting at least this month to concentrate on American slow battleships. Because everybody has so much fun playing the New Mexico and the Colorado. They've introduced a Tier 8, 9 and 10 version of them. Though the Tier 10 version has 12 18-inch guns, but only moves at 20 kilometers, so 25 kilometers, so it's very situational. I think I might run back the other way. Like we did with the digestate. Because we are running right on the edge of the map here. And the map border is actually inside of the hedgerow, which is annoying. What's the seed? Seed usage is fine. I don't know exactly what else is going on in World of Warships. I know there was a big shake-up with the community contributors, and some of them stopped being community contributors earlier in the year. But I wasn't playing much World of Warships or paying much attention at that time, so I'm not sure what that was all about. Well, there's always that. I think the ships I do best in are low-tier Japanese destroyers.
Here, Mommy. Mail.
But once you get to high-tier Japanese destroyers, I don't like them at all. I think the problem I find is, it's 2 minutes to reload the torpedoes, and if you're caught with your pants down, there's nothing you can do about it. And they're not the stealthiest of, or the most stealthy ships anymore. I mean, it used to be, well, I can see an American destroyer coming from at least a kilometre before I'm spotted, so it gives me a chance to get away. But now there are super stealthy destroyers out there that, the high-tier Japanese destroyers just aren't a match for in a gun battle. Now you got the gunboat destroyers on the Japanese side, which obviously are quite deadly and have to rely on their guns because their torpedoes suck, but I've not really worked them up to a high tier. I think I'm still only about tier 8 on the Japanese gunboat destroyers. I did finish off the Worcester recently, and I've unlocked the Minotaur, but I don't have the cash to buy all of the module upgrades for it, so that's a thing I've got a little bit delayed on. Oh, the other thing that came out last month was the ability to get the jingles capped in again. So I now have 2 of them. But I'm not sure what I'm going to put the second one on. Oh, I still got the British heavy cruisers to unlock, so I could put it on the tier 10 heavy cruiser Goliath, I think it is. Don't miss a bit there. It looks a bit shiny.